Hey folks, it's Hump Day with Terrietime. I was cold. The vehicles were acting up. I couldn't get my hair done, so you got a messy bun today, like it or not. I've been so ecstatic over Trump. His cabinet members are all getting the 20th. Hooray. And, I've been listening to Johnny Mac and Jules. And Johnny Mac, let me tell you something. You have no idea. All the communities on YouTube are absolutely not like the bottom feeders and the mob feeders. Come on over if you think you can hang with Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, Benny Johnson, the conservative twins, Charles Kirk, the fish channels, the reptile channels. None of them act like the bottom feeders and the mob feeders. None of them. And most of the uppity class, million subscriber true crime don't act like this either. You are hanging in the bottom of the puddle with the bottom feeders. That's why you can't find communities that don't act like you do, because you never get out of them. I dare you to come over to Candace Owens with 22,000 people in the chat and no problems. Go to my horse channel, Think Like a Horse, no problems. You are in with a group of degenerates, the bottom feeders and the mob feeders. And that's where you'll stay unless you get out and linger around like I did. I have had my channel longer than most of you've even thought about it. I don't have to hang with the bottom feeders and gotta play each other's stuff and talk about it and call families. No, I don't. And I don't. I go to the mega channels, but you do have to know what you're talking about. You can't go in there and just run your mouth and act like you got some big idea about what's going on when you have no idea. And the other shit you said about me not telling the truth, that's a lie too, Johnny Mac. The cemetery shit that Sewell was talking about had nothing to do with what I know. And it was not faked, and it was not on a text. It was in a Instagram DM, and don't make me bring it up again because I actually don't care about it. If your wife don't care about it, why the fuck should I care about it? And I love how you're going after FBS and saying he's not an atheist and blah, blah. I've been saying that before you even thought of it. I am the only atheist that I know on here other than Katie Joy. She's not going to get involved in this mob feeder stuff. He's not an atheist because I am an atheist. I've been an atheist longer than you've been alive, and I know he's not because I know how genuine atheists believe and think. They don't believe in the paranormal. They don't believe in the psychics. They don't believe in nothing unless there's proof, real proof. But they also don't talk down to Christians and Muslims and people that do have beliefs. They just let them go along their merry way, and they keep their non-beliefs to themselves. So don't ever make a blanket statement that I don't know what I'm talking about groups. I have just named, and if you think they're a little bit too big for you and you're not that good of a reader that you can keep up with a chat that's got 22,000 people in it, go to Lamont at large. He hasn't put up with this bullshit either. Nobody does. The Durkee-verse is gone because Durkee's gone. The mob feeders will be gone if Pizza goes. I hope he doesn't because I really enjoy him. But if he does, the little bottom feeders and the mob feeders will have nothing to talk about. The big guys, Michael Francis, Sammy the Bull, they're going to be around because they got millions of subscribers. David will be around. He don't put up with this shit. The fish people don't even put up with this bottom feeder shit. Get out and look before you tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, because I can guarantee you. Go over and see Candace Owens today. Get in her chat. See how much bullshit there's going on over there. You have no idea. Because when I used to talk to you every day, you didn't even know what was going on in these two stupid communities. And FBS, don't be putting, I'll swear to God. Just exactly what are you saying? Because you don't believe in God, right? You might as well swear to Hyena, because she has as much power and psychic ability as anybody on here does. I made a little skit about the paranormal stuff. I don't believe that either. I can't hear a thing out of that spirit box but a bunch of crackling shit. But I don't care about people that do. Different people, different strokes for different folks. But don't be blanketing me with I don't know what I'm talking about and blah, 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 blah. And about the cemetery stuff didn't have a thing to do with a prostitute. And you know it didn't. And Siwa just ran with something like she always does, knowing a half a story like she always does. Siwa! The cemetery tape that I had was DMs from Johnny in the cemetery. It had nothing to do with a prostitute, nothing to do with no cops, nothing to do with Tabitha getting a divorce, nothing like that. See what? It happened over a year ago, and I really don't want to get the shit out again because I don't care about it. That's Tabitha's problem, not mine. And Pull Stick, for your information, I still have your little pet raccoon pictures. I noticed you haven't shown mine, but if you do, I'm ready to show the raccoon picture to everyone. Just saying. And I also pass around Pull Stick. Does the term gay for the stay mean anything? Does the term gay for the stay mean anything to you? Because you are the most gayest talking person I have ever listened to in my life. And the fact that that raccoon would sit there and let everybody know that she's with such an asinine fool tells me all I need to know about her, and she is not a damn owner or part owner or a boss. She is a phone picker-upper. Hello. You have reached the law office of Joseph Valachi. No, he doesn't know you. I'll put you through to his secretary in a couple hours. That's how phone picker-uppers act. Owners and part owners and bosses don't pick the phone up. They have receptionists and secretaries. So she's not no part owner of nothing. And the fact that you're taking glee and Nicholas Romano being in jail tells me that you're not any good either. Because nobody in their right mind would relish somebody being in jail. No matter who it is. Even you, Pull Stick. Gay for the stay. Pass around Pull Stick. Oh yeah, I had a virtual with my Cuban today. Oh, yes, I did. And believe me, people, not all Cubans act like Pull Stick and Maria. Oh, my God, Maria. You're fucking up, girl. I was actually listening to you because of all the bottom feeders. You can talk without paying music and everything the rest of them do. They're stupid whining and blah, blah, blah. But now you have Marble Mouth back on there with you, Ann, who I cannot stand to hear at all. I've had to quit listening to you. Please don't let her come back. I'm getting so that a foreign voice just goes all over me. I just can't stand it. For one thing, they need to keep their nose out of our politics. I don't go over there and fuck with them. I don't get in their rooms and fuck with them, so they need to stay away from over here. Pizza, I hope you stay off until these people have no content at all like Durkee did. Durkeeverse is gone, people. Durkee's not on the air no more, and guess what? All those 20 or 30 channels that lived off Durkee's content, they have no content now. None. So, Johnny Mac, anytime you want it to be proven that there are communities that don't do anything like you bottom feeders and mob feeders do, come on over to where I hang out. See if you can get some drama started. Try it. And I can't wait to see Pull Stick go in the wrestling community. I cannot wait for that. That'll be glorious. He will be... And I don't have my notebook with me, so we're not even get to go get to see Jesse dance the Trump dance. But I will assure you that I have tried to Google and look up every one of these so-called websites that he's put up, and I can't get onto any of them. So, Pool Stick, you either don't know what you're doing, or these websites don't exist, and if they did, who's going to take all the time to do that? You can just type Google somebody's name and it'll come up. Google Terrietime, see what comes up. Dog breeder, my YouTube channel. Nothing about my porn channel, though. Oh, and for all this self-righteous indignation from Jules, cutting down Kevin for this Cindy, whoever she is, she put her picture out there, Jules. She did. He didn't manipulate her. If she didn't want her to send her picture, she wouldn't have sent it. So all this false being mad at Kevin because he did this and that. What about the damn women that are sending their pictures? Isn't it funny that me in a porn room has never had a picture show up unless they're ones that I put up myself? That tells you all you need to know. If these gals are so desperate that somebody can come on YouTube and get a nude out of them, that's their fault. If you send a nude, that is your fault. I don't care who you send it to. That is your fault and your fault only. If any of these stupid women are stupid enough to send their nudes, and believe me, I had plenty of them and I didn't ask for none of them, then it's on them. Not on anybody else. When you send a nude, guess what? It's gone. Gone. And I didn't really have much to say, but I did hear Mac say that about the communities, and I did hear him say that I wasn't truthful. Johnny Mac, I've been truthful about everything I've ever said, and I can bring them DMs up again if you want me to, because they weren't in your phone, they were on Instagram. So don't fuck with me about not being truthful. I got rid of you because you can't keep your mouth shut about anything. That's why I quit talking to you. Joey Dimes could not understand why I was going after FBS. That's why me and Joey Dimes aren't speaking. Didn't have nothing to do with you. Much as you'd like to think. Everything has to do with you. It doesn't. Come on over to Brandon Tatum. Candace does an afternoon show. Why don't you come on over and be in Candace's chat? I've seen Lisa Marie in there. And I've seen Dana in Brandon's chat. And both of them will verify that none of this bottom feeder docs and all this bullshit. Well, you can't dox me because my shit's been out there. I'm the smarter than all of you. My shit's been out there. All except my nude porn pictures, which are fine, I might add. Anytime you want to spread them around, if you get a hold of one, do it. And FBS, quit trying to act like you're an atheist. And quit trying to call Trump supporters, because you better get used to it, buddy. MAGA's running the country now. MAGA. Stand up, guy. When you go to Thailand, since all these fools don't realize that they have the best fish in the world, pick up some great guppies. Because I love your guppies. And I still have them. Oh, yes. They have wonderful guppies in Thailand. Wonderful fish, all kinds of fish. But you know that a pass-around gay for the stay person like Pool Stick would only be talking about gay stuff. We all know that. He doesn't know anything about fish. You want to go in another community that doesn't have all this bullshit? Go in the fish community. Better yet, go in the Pekingese community. See how long you'd last. I know what I'm talking about. I'll be 74 next month. I've been on YouTube longer than most of you even knew it existed, so don't try and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. And don't bring the cemetery stuff up again, or I will get it out again. Now, I don't know about this, you being with a prostitute, who knows? I don't care. That's Tabitha's. Oh, but while we're mentioning Tabitha, Pool Stick, you know when you showed them videos of Johnny Mac and his wife and you thought you were making fun of Tabitha? She happens to be the finest looking wife on here. I would not have put her up against a raccoon like you did, because it makes you look like a fool. Because Tabitha is fine looking. So your little video thing to try to make her look bad backfired big time, because I got a raccoon picture that I cannot wait to share. And it's not an old one either. And here is Presley. Are you mad at me? Huh? Say hi, Carlos. Say hi, Carlos. Oh, you're mad. Are you mad? Are you mad, Mommy? You people have good luck with that paranormal stuff. And by the way, none of you are psychics, but I am. I knew Trump was going to win. I knew Katie Joy wasn't going to have no choice. I knew all these POs and shit you're doing was a waste of time. What do you think Nicholas Romano cares if the raccoon has a lifetime restraining her? You wouldn't go fuck with her anyway. Who the fuck would go to South Florida if they were in their right mind? Quit bragging about it and quit bragging about your food. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about you, pool stick. You tried to make a move on pizza. Grab some of Pizza's people. It'll never happen. Pizza's people don't want to have a thing to do with you. You need to maybe try going in the gay community. You want me to give you some communities? They like listening to all that gay talk and your gay little mannerisms and gay for the stay, pass around pool stick. You may need to just go check out a gay community. So anyway, it's hump day with Terrietime. I didn't have time to fool with it. I didn't get my hair done, so I'm in a messy bun. But anyway, I'll be 74 next month, and Johnny Mac, if you can't find a community that doesn't do this shit that you're involved in, that's on you. Because there are plenty of communities out there that don't deal with any of this. Any of it. So, ciao. Pizza, Carlos, Rolex. Hey, folks.
Okay.